the first match that we've got on All Elite Wrestling's website is the TBS title 4-way. We have Mercedes Moné defending the title against Alex Windsor. And I think this is what, Bozilla and Persephone?
Yes.
Neither of those two ladies are winning this match. And I don't really, I could see how now we get, the title off Mercedes Moné in a way that, like, she wasn't involved and it saves face.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't quite feel like we're going to do that. And I think Mercedes Moné wins this.
Yeah, because I do think eventually, kind of like with FTR having all the belts and Kenny Omega having all the belts, we need to get these belts off the people before it just becomes like, what the hell is even real life anymore? With that being said, I don't know if we're going to do it at Forbidden Door where it could be other people like CMLL or like New Japan or Stardom, that could take the belts off of Mercedes Moné. And I don't think Alex Windsor is going to be that caliber yet of TBS champion. Right. So to that point, I will go ahead and pick Mercedes Moné to defend her AW TBS championship. By the way, last night we did see Athena and Mercedes Moné defeat Toni Storm and Alex Windsor. What'd you think of the main event from last night's Dynamite?
Hard hitting, yeah. And I thought they did some good storyline stuff. And, they snuck in Athena barking orders at Mercedes Moné and her hopping too, essentially.
Fine,
you know what I mean?
I'll do it, yeah.
Whatever. More to follow on that, I guess. Interesting.
And the other thing that I thought was interesting, maybe what is it called? A red herring, is Windsor tapped out Mercedes Moné. Now, the thing was, Mercedes was not the legal participant, and so it didn't actually count, but it did show, hey, Alex Windsor could beat her because look what she's doing to her right now. Got her in a sharpshooter. So something to, put there in the back of your brain. But yeah, I'm going to go with Mercedes Moné. What says you, Tim?
Yeah, I'm going Mercedes Moné also, but I'm more interested now in what this computer polling the field has determined.
AI predicts that Mercedes Moné will win the match. They think Alex Windsor will take the pinfall loss. And they think Moné will continue to feud with these names in singles matches. So then we do a Persephone and then a Bozilla and then maybe a Windsor all one-on-one.
And that's how they can get some of them to do, right? Like, all right, so we're going to do Forbidden Door and you're going to do a match on Dynamite, and you're going to do one on Collision, so you get a couple dates out of each of these ladies.
Yeah. But yeah, from AI's perspective, they think Mercedes pins Windsor. So interesting. Sounds there.
Like
but
AI watches the show.
Maybe they do.